Welcome to the Able Show. I am your host, Celestino Corniel, and I am joined by three lovely co-hosts, Kendra, Samantha, and Asal. And of course, the architect of the mix, the DJ with the vibes, DJ X-Ray. Every triumph has a hidden story, one of struggle, perseverance, and transformation. And today we have the honor of highlighting the hero's journey of a stunning model whose beauty and grace has lit up runways and magazine covers. But her story is much more than meets the eye. I am speaking about Lisa Harrington. So sit back and get very comfortable because I promise you, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the show. It is so lovely to connect with you. And I love how, did you know you were going to match the set?
Well, I kind of had an idea that I was going to be coordinated with the chair. I've seen the chair. So, and I'm matching perfectly. I hope I don't completely blend in where you can't see me at all.
No, you look great. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Absolutely. And I'm so curious, like, what initially inspired you to get into modeling?
Let's see, what inspired me? Well, when I was in high school, one of the teachers did photography, and I took some pictures with the teacher, and after that, I went and got an agent in Orange County, which is where I'm from, in Southern California, and I got an agent. And then I went to LA and got an agent.
Oh, wow.
And here we are.
Everything just kind of lined up.
It just kind of flowed.
So you did it since you were younger?
Yes, since I've been a teenager. So all my life.
Nice.
I've been
And how has going through that transition over time, how has it evolved? How has it affected you with the changing standards, the beauty standards in the industry?
You know what, that is a great question. Like I would have never in a million years thought I would still be modeling today. But it has not slowed down.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, it slowed down a little bit during COVID, but things have changed. There's so much more diversity now. Because back in the day, like if a model was over 30, 35, she was out to pastures. I mean, she was completely done. But today, you can be 40, 50, 60, rocking the gray hair, the silver hair. You see all the silver-haired ladies on social media and the silver foxes. It's a thing. It's definitely
Some agencies have like whole boards of like that like older look for like commercial or anything.
Definitely,
Like,
and I think people want to see people that they can relate to.
Yeah.
And that's what I found when I model for Max Mara a lot and Etro, and their clients, I mean, the clothes are very expensive, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and most of the people that can afford these clothes are over 40.
That's true. So they're targeting an older audience.
Definitely, and a lot of times they're sending pictures of me modeling the outfits to their clients, and the clients really do appreciating seeing someone that they can relate to.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is incredible because I feel that the audience itself, as you were saying, even the client, they've affected the change in the industry where they're like, you know, we're tired of seeing these Barbies, these unattainable. We want to see people actually look like us, and you've clearly benefited from that.
No, definitely. I've done fashion shows And you see a lot more curvy models now, which I didn't see 20 years ago as much as I do today. Petite models, I do fashion show with trans models. So, you know, there's just so much more diversity, and I'm really happy about it.
I bet you
I'm
are.
still working, so.
You know, even though you're still working, if you've been working consistent, I'm sure you've run into challenges in the industry.
Oh, yeah.
And tell me about that.
I mean, the challenges, I would say, is you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
You're just not.
Of course.
And as long as I go to work and show up on time and I'm consistent with a good attitude, if they're not hiring me because of my height or my race or my size or my age, that's out of my control. But the things I do have in my control, I definitely always want to make a good impression.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Like be easy to work with and pleasant.
It's so important because you are literally, when I say this, you're literally as good as your last job. And you are your logo and you are, yes, you are your business card.
That is incredible. Over this time, what has been your greatest challenge and what did you learn from it?
Like I said, I think the greatest challenge would be like checking myself, because I am human. So sometimes when I don't get jobs or I hear about shows that I'm not on, you know, I have to check myself because, you know, I'm human. I do get my feelings hurt a little bit, but I'm like, you know what? If I don't get that job, something else always comes through.
Of course, yeah.
And as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, it's okay because
and do
they
your
might.
best. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Because they might want a different look or they're going in a different direction. A lot of the fashion shows, they want the models to be over 5'10", and I'm, you know, 5'9", or they want them 5'10", 5'11". So and I'm a little curvy.
Yeah.
Sometimes they want the models a size 02. I'm a full 4, you know, with some curves. So there you have it.
And what has been like some of your inspiration and mentors along the way?
I would definitely say models like Iman from back in the day. I mean, and she's still doing things. Yeah. And I don't even know how old she is, but so she definitely has been an inspiration for me. And a lot of the models from the 90s.
Like how her photos are, like posing, or how does she inspire you?
Just her longevity.
Yeah.
Her longevity, her beauty, just everything. And she's done runway, print.
It's like timeless.
She's timeless.
Kind of like you're saying.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
Just like how she was a role model for you, you're kind of fulfilling that for us, or a lot of us, right?
Exactly.
That representation.
Yes.
So you said you check yourself. What are some like easy ways now, or like how did you develop that, or like what are great ways to check yourself?
Just over time, just realizing that, like I said, that you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And as long as I do everything in my power to do a good job and show up on time and be consistent and be professional, the other things are out of my control.
So it's having that grace to
having that grace, yeah.
Your self-worth.
Definitely, and having self-worth and self-love is everything.
Self-love truly is everything.
It really is.
With that thought, we're going to go on a commercial break so we can pay some bills, but we're going to talk some more.
Great.
We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, folks. And we were talking to the lovely Lisa Harrington. Now, talk to me. You were speaking about self-love.
Yes.
And that is beautiful because we all need more of that, more self-love, more self-compassion. So I'm curious, how are you balancing with all this work and your personal life? How are you doing that?
Ooh, it's tough sometimes, but peace of mind is so important to me, and I put it at the top of my list now. It's a priority So
What are some of your practices that you do to maintain that? Do you meditate? You're doing yoga?
yeah, I meditate a little
Long
bit.
walks in the beach? What does it look like for you?
Definitely. I do yoga. I definitely work out like 3 to 4 times a week. I do a body works and abs class at LA Fitness that I love because, you know, as you mature in life, you really do need to do weights. And when I was younger, I always stayed away from weights because I always felt like I don't want to be muscular. And I think a lot of girls,
It's actually so hard to get muscular.
right? But it's so good for you, like
Yeah.
the strength. And I always feel better after I work out. I walk a lot and just move.
That is lovely. What does a model's day look like? Like, what time do you usually wake up? You're like at 6 a.m. at the gym? Is that you?
Well, on a day,
Foods, your diet.
oh gosh, the diet, everything. And I am a foodie. On the days where I'm not working, I usually like to go to the gym, take a class around 8:30. It's easier for me when I do it earlier in the day and get it out the way. And then I have like emails and paperwork because just because you're a model, you're doing work when you're not working as well, because you're constantly marketing yourself, you know, with social media.
I did have a question actually about social media because I'm sure when you started modeling, that was not a thing.
Right.
And now with modeling, they stress social media. They're like, post your photos on your Instagram, like you need to have your following. Like how have you like affected your career with that?
Well, social media is important,
Yeah.
and I would say to young people that want to get into modeling, that be careful what you post on your social media because it follows you everywhere. And because I model, I do have my page open, so clients can see my page because a lot of times, like I'm with Wilhelmina in Los Angeles, and they have my social media connected to the website. So the clients, if they go to Wilhelmina and pull up my picture, they can go to Instagram and see my Instagram. So I pretty much use my Instagram as a portfolio. It's like a digital portfolio. So most of the things I post are geared towards modeling. I mean, you should be able to look at Instagram and decide if you want to hire me or not.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Definitely.
And how's the impact as far as like now, as you mentioned, for young kids, it's like, you know, get into it, start doing the reels, start posting, building up your following.
Yeah.
How has that affected you, or has it affected you at all? Where the size of your following, has that affected you? Where some jobs won't hire because you don't have enough, or they require it? How's that been for you?
I mean, I'm sure that does happen. I mean, considering my Instagram, I mean, I haven't bought followers. I know some people buy followers because, you know, when you look at the engagement, I might not have as many followers as some people, but because mine are legit, but I have a lot of engagement for the amount of followers I have. And then you'll see some people that have like 100,000 followers and hardly have any comments.
Right.
So it's a little suspect sometimes. But, you know, I think people should do whatever works best for them. But social media is definitely important today.
So what would be like your biggest advice if a young girl came to you and said, hey, I want to be a model. How do I get started? What do I do?
Well, I mean, first of all, I would want to see what they look like. I'd want to see how tall they are.
You wouldn't lie to them. You'll tell them the truth.
Well, I mean, but like I said, there are so many different types of modeling now. So, I mean, if you're like 5'3" or 5'2", you could still do some modeling jobs because now they have lifestyle divisions. They have divisions for people that are tatted up. I'm with an agency in Orange County called Brand Models and Talent, and they have like family divisions, like for couples and their babies. They have
I didn't know that.
a division like for people that are tatted, have tattoos, models that are fitness, the curvy
Even,
models.
like disability models.
Disability. I know this lady, her daughter is a supermodel and she is a double amputee.
Crazy.
And she is, you may have seen her before. She's on lots of magazine covers and she's a double amputee.
Amazing.
Yeah, and she's a supermodel. So yeah, it's possible.
Have you gone international with modeling, or has it mostly been in LA, or where has this taken you?
Where have I gone? No, I've been so blessed. I was a spokesmodel for many years for a skincare line called Clear Essence Skincare, and I had the opportunity to travel to Africa. I went to Nigeria 3 times, Ghana a couple times, Namibia, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Zimbabwe, South Africa. They even took me to Dubai,
Wow.
which was amazing with Clear Essence. And I also was able to travel to the islands in Mexico with a catalog that I worked for a few years.
Cool.
So that was great.
So it gave you the opportunity to put a bunch of stamps in your passport, huh?
Yes. So I still have that passport. I want to keep that, you know?
I absolutely love
Definitely.
that. We are going to go on another commercial break, and we'll be back with more of Lisa Harrington. And we are speaking with the lovely Lisa Harrington. Now, you mentioned before we went on break that you had collected so many stamps on your passport. What's been your favorite place?
Ooh, my favorite. Well, I would love to go back to Africa. I mean, Ghana warmed my heart. The people were just so amazing in Ghana. And,
What
it was
experience
Accra,
was it?
Accra, right on the coast.
Nice.
And I love the food. I think the jollof rice and the people were just amazing and warm.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Still in my list. And most recently, what kind of work have you done? Like that's kept you going?
On any given day, I could be doing a runway show. I just finished doing El Paseo Fashion Week in Palm Springs, Palm Desert. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, I've heard.
This past season, I did some work with the LA Chargers.
Nice.
And that was a different type of job, modeling job, where I worked in the VIP and was VIP relations with the owners of the suites.
Wow.
And and there was 4 of us, and we're all models.
So how does that come about? So they're hiring models to do the public relations for
Yes.
the charges? Is that what's happening?
So you do commercials too?
Yeah, and with the Chargers, they definitely obviously wanted models that are used to working with people. So that was a great opportunity. Yeah, and we're all like models, but we're real people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I'm curious, like, what does that look like? Are you like not like a hostess, like
Kind of, yes. We're like greeting the guests, making sure they're happy.
Wow.
Definitely. So it's not like you're on the runway or taking pictures.
Kind of like atmosphere.
Yeah, like a brand ambassador.
Cool.
That is incredible.
Like I said, there's so many different types of jobs you can do under the umbrella of modeling.
Modeling.
Yeah.
Did they put you through like a particular trainings, like if just in case the clients had certain questions and stuff, like for you to field them?
I actually learned on the job, which is a little stressful, but so I.
Oh, I don't.
No, seriously, it's like fake it till you make it, right? But I just watched what the other people were doing, my colleagues, and just picked it up. I mean, the hardest part was actually figuring out my way around the SoFi Stadium. Took me a whole season to learn my way around the stadium.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's such
Like a
a great
labyrinth in
job.
there?
You're like you're in the end zone, right on the field.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, hopefully they bring us back again next season.
That would be magical.
Yeah.
Now, when you think about legacy, what do you hope your legacy to be?
Just for my work and the person that I am and how I treated people, which is so important to me. It's everything, kindness, gratitude. I mean, I live by that every day. I mean, it's everything.
It's the sweetness of it all.
It really is.
I've known plenty of models that have struggled, even with the diversity, even with
Right.
everything that's going on. But you seem to just be, have this light, this shit that's just moving you through these incredible places, and you just keep working and thriving. Like what is
I
your
mean,
magic?
it's amazing.
Talk
I'm
to me
like,
about that black girl
wow.
magic. Like, oh.
I know, right? But I would say it really is about building relationships with people. And again, like I said, you're as good as your last job. And it's always like planting seeds. You meet someone, I mean, I'm here because Davina knows me. When you know people and you have relationships and you have your reputation, if you have a good reputation, it's everything. And people will want to work with you. And the whole key is not just getting the job, it's keeping the job. Repeat work is everything. And a lot of the jobs I do are because clients already know me. Yeah.
Now you have that perspective where you understand the importance of relationship
Yeah.
and your reputation and your presence and all that stuff. Was it always like that? Or did you learn that through some hard knocks?
I have always, I don't know where I got it from. I don't know where I got it
Mom,
from.
Dad,
I mean,
like,
I
where'd
only
it come
missed
from?
one day out of 4 years of high school.
Wow.
Seriously, one day out of 4 years of high school. So I don't know. I've just, no matter what the job is, no matter how small the job is, I treat all jobs the same.
Wow.
Like with the professionalism, I'm like, oh, well, this job doesn't pay as much, so I'm gonna show up late. No, I'm gonna be just as early as I would for the small job as I would the big job. And treat everyone the same. Because the person that's dressing you in a fashion show could be hiring you next year. Yeah. And I've had friends that told me that their dressers were like nasty to them and not nice. And that's not good at all. It's not cool because those people really can be hiring you next year. And it doesn't matter, they're people. So you should be kind to everyone.
Also, you never know who's who either. You never know who you're talking to.
No, and that's why you treat everyone with kindness, no matter who they are.
Do you think jobs bring you jobs
Oh,
as a
yeah.
model?
Definitely. And that's the thing too about social media. It's good to show that you're working because people want to hire people
That are active.
that are actually working. It's like if you go by a store and you see nobody in the store, you're not going to be as interested. But when you see people outside the store, you're interested, and it could be just all your friends out there, right? But it creates this energy. So you are your own PR person as well, and social media is really great for that.
That's
The connections you make in the jobs brings you more clients for like next time. Do you
Oh
think?
no, definitely. I actually, one of my model friends, we actually got a job off of Instagram to go to Florence, Italy.
Crazy.
We met the client initially from a job in LA that we did, but the client found us again on social media, and it was right before, it was in 2019, and went to Florence, Italy to do this big one-day job. Wow. And we stayed for a couple of days, so it was amazing. Yeah.
I did want to ask one question quick before we end, but has there been any point along the way where you felt like discouraged, like, I don't know if I should be doing this or what, and then how did you get through that, if that happened?
Oh yeah, it does happen. At times, definitely. If you show up to a job and maybe sometimes the clothes don't, fit, because you show up and the clothes are there.
Right.
So sometimes you're like, oh, it's tough. Yeah. Because when you like to eat, I'm a foodie, it can be tough and you're like, oh, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. But then, then the next job you're fine. So
That is incredible. Well, I thank you so much for coming out and having a chat with us. It's been lovely to have you. And thank you all for joining us for another episode of the Able Show.
How can we find you on social media?
Absolutely.
Oh, you can find me at Model Citizen 10.
That's your Instagram?
At Model Citizen 10 on Instagram and TikTok.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Until we meet again.